I actually forgot to send this to some people, so hope whoever's interested can pop in here. Welcome in. If this is your first time popping into any of my lives, get yourself cozy and comfortable. Wellness Wednesday vibes. This is all about self-care. Today, in the middle of our week, we're gonna do a full moon ritual. So it's just a self-care practice, a routine you could do for yourself every month. For the full moon, there's usually a lot of emotions going on. You can do this video for pretty much any full moon. It doesn't have to be a specific one. I figure it can just be more general that way, so you can reuse it. But yeah, if you don't have paper and a pen and pencil, then I encourage you to go and grab that. A candle and/or incense, and we'll get started. I'm just gonna see if I can get some music to bring a vibe here. I try to be prepared and already have music playing, but I was doing a little bit of content creation work right before this. Okay, do some lo-fi beats maybe, at least to get us started. Let me see if I can invite people. I can't remember. This is different from Instagram. I don't know if this is gonna cut out. Let me see. Oh. Let's see. Who am I trying to send this to? Where is my friend I'm trying to send this to? There we go. Okay, there we go. I don't know if that video cut out while I was trying to get people in here. Hey, yo, Vincent Alvarez. Hey, I do remember your name. I think it's been a little while, right? Welcome in. This is for our full moon ritual we're gonna do. So this is a good time to like release anything that is just like bothering you, any tension in the body, any stress that you're carrying with you, any thoughts in your mind that are just there all the time. This is a good time to do that. Yeah, if you weren't here at the beginning of the live, grab yourself a candle or incense, either one, and then a paper to write on or a journal. Of course, something to write with. So as I have my background music here, I'm gonna grab my candle so I can use it as an example. Don't judge my house, it's a little messy. Don't judge my space. You can judge it if you want. I know it's a mess. I'll be right back. Take your time to get yourself cozy. Here's my cat. Rocky, you want to say hi to everyone and entertain them while I walk away? All right, the reason we're gonna get a candle or incense is because if you have a lighter, hopefully you have something to light, a candle with. Don't be scared, I'm sorry, I'm not lighting you on fire. Fire is powerful, so when you think of fire, right, it can be chaotic, right? It can be seen as like something that can be feared, but it's also beautiful. It gives us warmth, it gives life. And a lot of times when things are burned away, right, it's like there's also a sense of renewal. And that's what we're doing with the fire. And we're just gonna like visualize, use our imagination, and really allow ourselves to like let go, like along with the wax that's being burned, or the incense stick, it's wood, right? and just give visualization into that. I'm using a candle that my sister got for my birthday. There's like 3 of them in here, so I'm trying to figure out which vibe I'm going for here. Let's see, we're gonna choose the one with lavender because lavender is my color and my scent. I love me some purple. Yeah, it smells nice. I like this. I think she got this from Target because she works at Target. Hola. So did you ever want to smoke? Did I ever want to smoke? I have indulged in the ganja before. Look for the middle. What does that mean? Inquai, hello. Hearts, hearts, hearts. Welcome in. By the way, can you guys hear the music in the background? Or is it too low? I'm turning it up a little bit. Welcome in. He said, well, search a Pure Bars. Look for Pure Bars. I'm curious. Let me see. He said it's audible. Okay, that's good. Thanks, Ninkai. Pure Bars. I don't know if I'm looking up the right thing. Like the protein bar? Pure Bars? Yeah, I've tried those before. Okay, I'm gonna put this away. Hopefully you've gotten your candle or your incense by now. If not, you still have another moment. Alrighty. Yeah, I don't know if anyone else is going through anything at this time. I just lost one of my jobs, so that sort of sucks. But it's okay. I think when you lose things out of your life, it's ironic. I had a feeling this was gonna happen. It's a long story. I won't talk about it exactly right now. I mean, maybe I could. Maybe it's better than the end, right? I don't want to always give like a whole tangent story. I feel like at the beginning of my live streams. Just interesting. A lot of changes have been happening this year. Let's see. You know, produce good for your lungs. Huh? Okay. Interesting. When am I gonna get a dog? When I have time and energy to take care of one. Alrighty. So, we can start tonight with the affirmation from yesterday. Again, remember that you're the fucking shit, okay? And you rock it. You're fucking amazing. Alright? And you're not second choice. You're the prize. So I just want to give that affirmation again. Because I think that is the vibe we need this week. Stick with that energy. Know how amazing you are no matter what's going on in your life. And yeah, like basically just being human. For me, I lost my job. One of my jobs. I have like 3 or 4 jobs. And I don't want to get too much into a whole tangent about it. I could do a little more of a story time about it. But just being human, you know, you're not perfect. And I've been very forgetful lately. I also have ADHD. So, you know, going through medication changes, that didn't help. Also just lack of sleep and stress. Yeah, it definitely doesn't help. And I feel like it doesn't help to fire people, especially when you know that they care so much about what they're doing. The value that they put in, I think, matters more. As someone who's been a manager before myself, I feel like people's value matters more than their downfalls in a job, especially if their downfalls has a bit to do with time management or has to do with just like they're doing so much, you know? I feel like out of all the things that you could fire someone for, you know, if they're not stealing from the company, if they're not doing all these things, then I feel like there are things that you can work around with the person. But, you know, businesses have their priorities in this country, at least in capitalism. Like, a lot of businesses care more about their image, right? And if they feel like someone isn't, like, 100%, right, they're going to want to let them go. And it makes you feel like you're indisposable at a job, right? But you know what? You're not indisposable. There's no one exactly like you. And it's their loss anyway to let you go. And I still have respect for the managers at my job. I think that they're beautiful people. They're queens who are rocking, like, they're doing their best to run a nonprofit. But at the same time, you know, they were messy too. And I think all of us were giving them grace for that. And I sort of wish I was given more grace, I think, for being not perfect. And I think that, you know, some simple mistakes that aren't like life ending you shouldn't be fired for. And I really believe that. And I would never fire someone in that position. Especially when you're vulnerable about what's going on in your life. But just know that you know your worth, even if you lose a job or it's a breakup or something, whatever it is. It's just if you're let go, then it just means it wasn't meant for you at this time, or there's just something else that is more worth your time right now, and it makes sense for you to focus on. So that's the energy I want us to go with tonight. Not saying I don't think everyone that's going to be watching this live has lost things, but at least recently. But you know, you could be going through something you need to release. All right. So let's start doing a little breath work and a little meditation, and we're gonna dive into this full moon ritual. Let me see. I have a lot of questions here. Let's see. Can I see your cat? So you're gonna subscribe. You're gonna subscribe if you see my cat. My cat's right here. Here you go. Say hi. You meet someone happy. Okay. Yes. Well, yeah. I'm actually giving him back to my ex on Sunday, so this is his last live stream with us today, but it's okay. He's here to support, and yeah, a lot of things happening right now for me letting go of stuff, but you know, I figured this could be helpful for someone in the near future. Hopefully this inspires all of us to feel like powerful, even when we feel like we're losing things in our life. Okay, so starting with breath work, let me see. I'm gonna do a different song here. Hopefully you got everything you need to be relaxed. We'll try this. Hopefully the song isn't jarring for anyone. Okay. So let's sit back, relax your shoulders. And I know this music isn't actually like matching. This music isn't really matching the breath work I wanted to do. Fire breath, we're gonna be breathing sharp breaths, exhaling out our nose. And you passively inhale. Okay. I don't know, part of me does want to use music that actually matches more though. I wanted to get right into it, but I'm like, I also don't want the energy for it to be like a little more balanced here. Just give me one moment for that. I'm having a hard time finding. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna pause that for sure. I just want something a little more activating. I think it makes more sense. Alright, we're gonna use... What song did I use yesterday? It was called Cape Town. Okay, here we go. We're gonna play this song. We'll try to do 2 rounds of this. Okay, sit back to your seat, take a big deep breath in. Exhale out. And let's do some fire breaths. Good. Now let's do double speed. Last one all the way out. And breathe all the way in. Squeeze everything. Your abdomen. Send this energy up. Your spine to the top of your head. And then sigh all the way out. Good. Okay, now we're going to see if we can sit here for a minute. Relax into your seat, relax your body. Just trusting you can hold your breath out for 1 minute. If you need to take a sip of breath in, just do a little one and then breathe the rest all the way out. Relax the shoulders, allow your body to soften. Very good. And together, let's take a big deep breath in 3, 2, 1. Good. And then sigh all the way out. Good. We're going to do round 2 now. Take a big deep breath in, resetting your breath and body. Sigh out. One more all the way in. In, out. Now breath of fire. Now. Three, 2, 1, double speed. Breathe all the way in. Squeeze everything up. Squeeze like you're holding your pee. Squeeze your abs in. And then exhale all the way. Good. And now this time, holding all the way out, we're gonna hold for 1 minute and 30 seconds. And again, if you need to take a little breath in at any point in time, you can do that. And just breathe the rest all the way out. Allow yourself to melt into your seat. Relax the shoulders. Allow yourself to feel your belly fired up. Maybe notice these sensations in the body. Just getting from the toes, up the legs, around the hips, up the torso, to the arms, fingertips. And when you're ready, we'll take a big deep breath in 3, 2, 1, all the way in. Squeeze everything tight. And exhale all the way. Good. Returning to your natural breath. In and out the nose. Just noticing how you feel in the body. Maybe your energy feels more cleansed, more clear, less tense. And just allowing yourself for this moment to notice your body and all that it's able to do. Acknowledge its power, its ability to create, its ability to move and take you from point A to point B. Noticing the beauty in this beautiful vessel of our body. Now when you're ready, I invite you to slowly actually bring your palms up to your heart. Not slowly. Bring your palms up. We're going to rub our palms together in circular motion. A little faster, warmer, as fast as you can go. Build this heat up. Good. And release your palms. Feel that tingly energy between your palms. And then place your palms over your heart. And then I invite you to bring to mind one thing that you could let go of in your life right now. Without judgment to yourself or anyone else, but anything in your life right now that just doesn't feel aligned to you, your goals, your journey. Bring this thing to mind without going too deep into a story. Noticing if you do go deep into a story and just shutting the door there. And just acknowledging what you want to release. Just noticing it for what it is. And as we have our palms over our heart here, if you want to gently open your eyes a little bit and see what I'm doing with my hands, you can bring the palms together like so, linking your thumbs together, and then you can start tapping one side of your chest at a time, right and left. This is called tapping. And this helps when you think of something that could be stressful or traumatic. And when you do this, it just helps you be present with your body in the moment. It helps give a sense of comfort. As much as you feel ready to. And just acknowledging what about the situation made you feel upset and why. Maybe going a little deeper to understand why. Without judging yourself, but just acknowledging maybe if it's past trauma or past challenges that made this current situation stressful for you. Allow that to come to mind just as an observation. Again, with no judgment to yourself. as comfortably as you feel going into it, the story. Did the situation make you not feel enough? Did the situation make you feel like maybe there's something wrong with you? Did it make you feel like you're invalidated? And just observing. Not deeming any observation as true or wrong, just observing. Notice where your mind goes. Maybe even see, okay, why does my mind go there? What does it link to? Is it the past? Is it worries about the future? Just understanding your mind in this moment. Allowing yourself to feel whatever you need to feel. Allowing yourself to know you're in a safe space here and now. In your own space that you chose to do this gentle meditation. Very good. And now once you've come to terms with what the situation is, you've locked in what you want to let go. Maybe lastly see what the purpose was of it for your own growth and development. What did this situation teach you? Honestly and genuinely answering this. So what did it teach you? Trying not to give petty answers if you're upset about the situation. But honestly, what was the situation meant to show you? What did it show you about yourself, about your path, about your goals? What comes to you? What comes to mind first thing? Good. Now when you're ready, also I invite you to envision this situation now. Maybe it's like a movie reel in a film. And you take it out of a camera box. And now envision wherever you are in this vision that there is an empty box and you grab this box and you put this film in it for a moment. Taking big, deep breaths in and out. Good. That movie camera represents your life path and journey. So you took that film out, you put it in a box. When you're ready, you can gently stop tapping. Slowly open your eyes. Okay, you had that envisioned box. It's on the side and in the back of your mind. If you have your candle or your incense, I encourage you to have that here in front of you now. If you need a moment to grab it, you can grab it. And then a lighter. If you don't have a lighter, then maybe carefully use your stovetop. Please be safe about this, and if not, you can just watch through the screen and imagine you're using my candle then, if you don't have anything, okay? And sorry, I'm gonna play some music here as we do this too. So repeating the same song. So what we're gonna do is imagine we're lighting this wick, or if it's your incense, you're lighting the incense stick. Okay, we're gonna imagine this flame from our lighter is new opportunities. It's what we want to bring into our life, okay? So now let's take a moment to close our eyes again for a moment, okay? You have that box on one side. It has a movie reel in it of what you want to release recently from your life. And now on the other side here, you have what you want to bring into your life, okay? What you want to manifest into your life. what energy you want to bring into your life. Maybe it's a new job. Maybe you lost a job, you want a new job. Maybe you lost a relationship, but now you're looking for something new in relationships. Maybe it's your love for yourself, spending more time for yourself. What energy do you want to bring in? It doesn't have to be a certain thing, a person, or a place. It could be an energy, what you want to feel. And that's honestly the most important part before we can have material things. We have to manifest the inner world to create the outer world, right? You want to feel confidence, you want to feel peace, you want to feel joy. What is it you want to feel most? And then if you want to go a little deeper for another moment, connect that to what tangible thing you want to bring into your life in the material world. Good. So now when you're ready, you can gently open your eyes again. And now we're going to start lighting our candle or incense, or you're looking at mine. Now we're going to envision here, right? This is what we want to bring into our life. Envision this is the fire, this is the flame. Now we're starting to light our candle. Good. Now as we light our candle, looking at the flame, together we can look. If you had an incense, you're just watching the incense stick burn. The tip of the incense stick would be glowing orange, red, yellow, right? And now envision this is your flame, this spark here on the wick or stick. What you want to create into your life in this fire. The fire representing a willpower, yet also a warmth of love for all that we want to create in our life. We're just slowly growing, slowly burning the wax around it. And as it's burning here, the energy from this candle, from the scents that will come from it, spreading around your atmosphere, your environment, and into your aura, your energy. Look at this fire a little more. Maybe you want to fuel it up a little more. You can make it a little brighter if you'd like, because it's possible to do that. Be careful. Okay, I'm just accepting whatever size you see your flame. Okay, looking at the shape of the flame, from the tip of the flame, all the way to the center, where it meets the wick or stick. And now this light, this spark, this passion for all that you want to bring into your life, for the confidence you want to feel, or the abundance you want to feel, the peace you want to feel. The burning of this now is ready to also burn what you want to release out of your life. So now as you've gotten this image of this flame, I invite us to put your candle down or your incense stick down. Keep letting it burn. Okay, if you're just holding the stick, then just hold it in your hands. Okay. And then keeping that image of that flame in, I can actually just hold this too, in case anyone still needs to look at it again. But try to close your eyes now and keep the image of your flame in your eyes. And now imagine that box where you had the film of what you want to release, that movie reel film. You're taking it out the box. What does it feel like? Is it plastic? Do you feel the ridges, the sides of a movie film reel? Imagine yourself now slowly, with acknowledgement, seeing this challenging situation that you had, that you want to release, Maybe it's not a challenging situation. It could be a person's energy. And now you slowly now bring this to the flame and allow yourself to light it on fire. And letting it burn away. Maybe you imagine whatever it is that you're trying to let go of, it can actually fully fit maybe that movie reel of memories, right? It's able to fit into this candle. Just imagine yourself watching it burn away. And whatever you're letting go, it doesn't mean that it's gone forever unless you want it to be. You're just releasing it out into the universe as an energy that doesn't serve you. And as the scent of your incense or candle spreads throughout your home, you're continuing to allow yourself to sit into the energy of what you do want in your life. Burning away what doesn't serve you, and allowing in the energy of what will serve you and what does align to your soul and who you are in your heart. And if you need another moment or so to, for a second or so, look at the candle flame to get visual again, to make it a little more real. A visualization is so powerful. Someone once visualized the iPhone and then they created it. Someone once visualized to be a performer, to be on stage, and then they made that a reality. Our imagination is powerful. What we allow our mind to focus on is powerful. To allow yourself to see this movie reel of what you want to let go to just disappear, because it no longer is relevant to your life and what you need to create going forward. You allow yourself to let go. Let go of the attachment. And now, acknowledging this, I invite you to take a big deep breath all the way in. Soak in the sense of your new energy. Exhale all the way out. Very good. One more time all the way in. And exhale. Good. And then maybe you slowly open your eyes here. You put your candle or incense down if you were holding it. And I invite you to take another moment longer if you'd like, to allow yourself to just like look at the flame and envision your dreams or goals, all you want to come into life. Embodying this fire, really truly coming into life. This flame is representing what is possible. All it takes is one little spark sometimes, right? Good. Then when you're ready, you can bring your attention back to our present space. And if you have your journal, I'm gonna like play some other music now. Actually, it's okay. I'm starting to play this one already. Okay, if you have your journal or paper, I invite us to get that page. All right. And now, as what all you want to come into your reality is burning from the flame here, It's continuing to release what else doesn't serve you, but it's now also creating the energy, what you want to come into your life. I invite us to write down on a piece of paper, just to like really solidify this, what you do want into your life, what energy you want to bring into your life. This is called scripting here. So we're scripting, and scripting is very powerful because it allows you to have an intention. And when you can put an intention into something and you can allow yourself to feel it as you write it, it does become more real in that way. And it's like subconsciously your mind is going to be able to, little by little, make decisions in a way where you're closer to your goal. So I encourage us as we're writing here, whether you do just 2 sentences or you do a paragraph, you do a whole page, really allow yourself to feel what you're writing, what you want to create into your life. Go with detail. Go and really allow yourself to feel it as you're breathing too. Describe scents, describe feelings as a texture. You can just focus on one thing. There's no right or wrong way to go about this. I'll give us, let's see, let me put a timer here. I can give us like 3 to 5 minutes. And if you need a little more time, then I'll ask. And if you haven't already started writing, if you have, it's okay. But actually just try and see if you can write in a present tense too. So instead of saying, I want XYZ, say, it feels so good to have blank, whatever that is. So it can feel more in the present moment. Rather than something that you're thinking you're just constantly reaching for, allow yourself to feel as if it's existing now. As if you're the future self of that is writing this. And eventually the future will become the present moment too, right? So just remember that every moment is the present moment. The past was the present is the present, and then the future will also be the present. So what would that version of you say? Maybe it feels grateful. That's a powerful one. It feels grateful for XYZ. About 2 more minutes and I'll double check and see. And really go a lot with how you would feel. How does it feel for your future self to be writing this? Like really go there. Okay, so we're at 4 minutes. So do we need another minute? Feel free to give me a thumbs up if you need another minute. Okay, looks like we don't need another minute. I mean, I know the live stream is like a couple seconds behind, right? So I'll give another couple seconds for any responses. If anyone needs another minute for writing. Okay. Alright, so it looks like no one needs a little more time or anything. There's always so much you can write, honestly, like once you go in, so like you want to go in more, right? But for whatever you have right now, have you focus on that. And then, I don't know if you wrote it on a whole page or not, but if you have a little space, then actually split this up. So let's fold this in half. Like I wrote like just a little bit at the top. I'm gonna split it up. Okay. And so now on a blank piece of paper that you have left, see if you can actually just like have a tiny sliver if possible. So basically, if you have a candle and you feel safe burning a piece of paper in there, then only just grab a little tiny corner. If you don't feel safe with that, but you still have a candle, or you don't have a candle, then you can use the whole page. We're just gonna like rip it up instead, okay? So there's options. So now, of course, you're gonna write down what you don't want, what you want to release, that you actually envisioned was burning away through the candle. Sorry, let me change it. Music again. I just feel like I'm like repeating some songs. Let's go to the lo-fi beats. I don't have to like choose with that playlist. This is what I do. So yeah, write down what you want to release, that you envisioned was burning away through the candle. We're trying to double down on this, right? We're basically doing two techniques in this full moon ritual. So you can write down I am releasing, not I want to release, but I am releasing. So you can make that like a solidified action. I am releasing. And what is it that you're releasing? Or letting go. I am releasing or I am letting go. Be very specific too. It's good to be specific for all the things that you desire in your life and all the things you want to let go. Okay. Alright, so I don't know if anyone's still writing for what they want to release, but if you are, feel free to still continue. And now I have what I wrote down. So what we're gonna do, if you want to share what you're trying to release, if it's quick, feel free to type that in what you're releasing. And if you don't want to, that's okay. So I have like two different things I wrote down because I want to show an example, I guess. So the first thing I wrote down is that I am releasing jobs that don't allow me creativity, time flexibility, and/or my personal autonomy. Forgot to put the and/or part. Okay. And then in this little piece of paper here, I wrote down, I release self-doubt and fear. Because I wanted to show you guys 2 examples, basically. So, let's see. Doke said, hi, Candy. Can't stick around for too long. Just popped in and say hi. Gotta go load my truck. Oh, no worries. Thank you for popping in. Feel free to do this later if you want to tap into those full moon energies. I'm almost done, too, actually. Yeah, I knew this would be about an hour, so that's good. Not too bad in time. So if you decide to write like a tiny little something on the corner, this was me writing, I release self-doubt and fear. I'm gonna put this in my candle. And so say you do this, make sure you don't have a fire alarm too close to you. Like I actually do. So now I'm sort of debating now if I should do that. It's like if you have a fire alarm, then have the window open. All right. Or like some kind of like, well, it's a candle, so it shouldn't be too bad, but I feel like I've experienced that going off if the paper is too big. So I might wait a bit until the wax actually gets like a little more, honestly. That way I can sink it into it if I need to. But for the other option, you can also just choose to rip it up if you want. But for the other option that's on a bigger paper, I like to save paper. I'm going to save the bottom part. But for this one, I'm releasing jobs that don't allow me creativity, time, flexibility, and such, or my personal autonomy to be me. I would like rip it up. All right. Or honestly, I'm going to write a little tiny bit more. I want to say, I release jobs that do not align to my sole purpose. That's what I'm doing. You could also write simply, I'm releasing what doesn't serve me. That can be very broad, but I think being specific is better. Okay, so if you're doing a rip up version, I would literally rip it up as tiny as you want to get it. Allow yourself to feel like powerful, just knowing like, okay, I'm putting this energy into this paper. It's as simple as that. And like literally, you know what? Life can be like that too. Our mind creates things to be bigger than they need to be at times. And sometimes letting things go literally can just be like this, right? Like you wrote something down and you can be attached to what you wrote down, or you can choose to rip it up, you know, and let it go. I know life circumstances are not exactly as simple as that, but like at the same time, the people can choose, you know, they can choose how much they want to hold on to something, and maybe it can take a little bit of time, but yeah, you know, this is like one way to like allow yourself energetically to release something. Bam. That's one thing. Here's like more I could have done too, honestly. And you can honestly keep doing this throughout the rest of tonight too. With the full moon energy, the emotions that you need to let go, just like you can allow it to be released through this. Throw it in the trash. Bam. And for the paper burning part, it does look satisfying to like put paper in and burn it. I'm just a little afraid my fire alarm is gonna go off because it's like right up there above my head. So I sometimes would do that with this. It's just I can't remember if it went off last time. I don't know if that would cause some problems right now. I think I would rather wait until I have more wax for that one. So, but yeah, what you do want to release, what you do want to create into your life, feel free to share that in the comments if you'd like to as well, because it can feel more powerful to like really just write it down and set it in stone, you know, and let it be known. And I wrote down that for me, what I want to bring into my life, writing it in the present tense, I wrote, it feels freeing to have my own flourishing business. Abundance flows in as I sleep. Doesn't that sound good? Abundance flowing in as you sleep. Like your bank account's growing as you're sleeping, right? Through passive income. Yes, through passive income. That was part of the sentence. I just broke it up like that. Abundance flows in as I sleep through passive income. I feel safe and secure with my bank account. That would feel so sweet. I am confident in what I create. I feel so loved by all my friends, family, and supporters. So I love that. And that's the energy you want. You don't want to burn that, okay? Don't burn that one. But maybe you can imagine here that like the flame from your incense, if it's still burning, or your candle, the energy from that as it's still burning here, it's existing along with the energy of you reading this, okay? So maybe even read it 1 more or 2 more times to yourself, out loud or in your mind. Maybe say it with passion, right? Like I'll say mine 1 more time. It feels freeing to have my own flourishing business. Abundance flows in as I sleep through passive income. I feel safe and secure with my bank account. I am confident in what I create. I feel so loved by all my friends, family, and supporters. Beautiful. And with this, you can feel free to tape it up anywhere. You can tape it somewhere where you'll see it. And you can read this to yourself as like, so it can be like affirmations, honestly. Even if you wrote a lot, you know, you can tell yourself this and read it and allow yourself to step into that energy. And that's like the most important part, right? We're trying to step into new energy. I do like to usually do like stuff we're coming into for the new moon, but it's still good to like have this as like the intention of the energy. Maybe you save this for our new moon ritual. I could do a live stream for that like in 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I think new moon's like in 2 weeks. Yeah, because the full moon's in the next month, right? Again. So maybe save that to the side where you will remember it and see it. Your eyes can just like notice it here and there, and then you'll have it in your mind, and we can like look into it again and maybe even reflect on it together. Like, okay, have we started like implementing some goals that can like allow this to really be the energy that we have all the time, right? And what you want to release, like continue to allow this candle to burn, continue to release that old, right? It's releasing the old at the same time as bringing in the new. And that really is the beautiful thing about fires. And I don't know if I said it about forest fires, but forest fires, sometimes they happen naturally, and it'll happen within the forest as it to like renew, you know, all the plants there too. And it can seem scary when there's natural forest fires that aren't caused by anything, but it's literally the nature doing its cycle of life too, right? Of course, we have to maintain it by pouring water on it, so like it's not gonna like hurt other animals and wildlife, but fire really can be like renewal too, just like death and rebirth too, right? A lot of people say it's like the same, one and the same, like 2 sides of the same coin, that kind of thing, that kind of saying. And it really is. So just remember, as things go out of your life, new things can come in, and it's not the end. It's not the end of the world. It can feel like that at the time for a lot of things, but you just have to allow yourself to have the mindset to think positively about something. And it doesn't mean you have to just go from feeling sad about what you lost to feeling like extremely like happy, right? Like that isn't realistic. They're like opposites, right? But you can feel sad at the same time as like maybe seeing like, you know, okay, there was a reason for this, or like having hope. You know, you can be sad and be a little hopeful too, because that's, hope is in between the joyful, right? Sad and joyful. There's always in between stages of our emotions, and as long as we can try to do that one higher step, you know, to help ourselves just be in a better mental state, to manifest closer to like what we actually want to be feeling in our life, then you'll be much closer to all you want. Okay, it all starts with your emotions inside. And it's okay to cry. If you need to cry about anything you're releasing, then allow that to happen. I'm not seeing you guys anyway. Yeah, so I feel like, I don't know, I might end up crying after this live stream or something. I mean, I cried earlier. It's fine. Talk to my therapist. But yeah, you know, it can be sad when you like, you know, you have so much high hopes for something, or you believed in something, and it's like not in your life, you know, anymore. You worked really hard for it, or like, you know, if you put so much trust and love in it, it can definitely suck. But that's also life too, like the beauty of seeing yourself grow from these things. Like in a year from now, really think about it, in a year from now, what you lose out of your life is not going to hurt nearly as much when you first lost it, right? So when you think about that and put that in perspective, it's like amazing to really like see that for yourself. So yeah, just remember how powerful you are. Does anyone have any questions for me before we get tune out of this live stream? So now I'm perfectly on time for the hour that I was actually envisioning, to be honest. I'll leave it open for another minute. And as I'm leaving it open, I'll just say I do my live streams every Monday for Mindful Monday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to do some meditation, breath work with me and my handful of very supportive friends that are on here, would love you to join the soul fam that I have here. We meditate together. It feels more powerful that way to do it together with people, you know, and knowing that other people around the world are doing it too. I want to grow this community. So yeah, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Mondays. And then Tuesdays I do tarot card readings on Instagram specifically. I'm trying to branch out to that community. 10 p.m. on Tuesdays, Tarot Tuesday. And then on Wednesdays, I still have been trying to like get back into my flow making YouTube videos. I filmed a lot of stuff and I'm still trying to edit things. So right now it's just live streams around like 5 or 6, like I did today. It was 6 o'clock, right? Eastern Standard Time. So working on that part. So I try my best to have things on Wednesdays, and recently sometimes I don't. So hopefully stay tuned, and there's more things and videos. Now that I have more time, I guess, now that I lost one of my jobs, maybe I can spend more time actually doing the things I'm passionate about, which is content creation. And I would like to like impact more people that way, you know? So do things my way. My way or the highway. Just kidding. But yeah, doesn't look like there's any questions. So thank you so much to everyone who popped in here tonight. I appreciate you. Yeah, turn off the music, my bad. So yes, much love, one love. If you need to do this full moon ritual again and you want to just tap into what you want to release again, feel free to do that. Be careful with the fire, okay? Be safe. I love you and take care. Peace. Bye.